All right, I'm recording an outro by way of finishing off. Just to let you know, today's workout was great. It wasn't really meant to be great. It was meant to be kind of a catch-up. But what ended up happening was I really enjoyed it. And I ended up doing less sets with the weight that I had prescribed and doing a drop set at the end. And I found that I was really invigorated by that. And maybe it was just having a couple days off, or maybe it was the method I changed, but I feel pretty good at the end of that workout. So I just thought I'd let you know. Peak. Today was a good, successful workout. Felt. Hello. It is Saturday, Saturday the 12th? Saturday the 12th. I missed Thursday and Friday. Thursday I had a media thing to do, Friday same thing, so I promised that I would make things up today, and that's my intention. Rudolph in tow. It is now a wonderful time of day. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. The morning sun is coming in. Gorgeous as heck. So we're going to get started. My intention today is to not do a full set of both of what I missed, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the major components of arms and the major component of chest. So we'll be doing our bench presses times 3, and then we're going to jump over to arms and do our curls, our hammers, and our, let's see here, probably skull crushers. So we'll figure that out as we go. It's also going to get interrupted by laundry, which is currently spinning over there, and I have a 37-minute timer to go, so we'll probably be segmenting this a little bit. I feel really bad about missing yesterday. There was no choice, though. It's just life gets in the way, man. Like, I'm taking care of a house myself, I got a cat, I got a job, I got all of these adult things to do, and sometimes it's very difficult to fit things in, like Lego or like Tetris. Sometimes you just get jammed up. So anyway, let's get started. I'm going to be doing 45 for the flats, 35 for the incline and the decline, and that's where we'll get started today. Rudolph, you good? Doing 4 sets of each, with a potential for a drop set on the 4th. I know the training is holding because my gut's down a little bit. I'm down a pound and down a couple percentage points for body fat as well, which is really great. I'm also going to be modifying my diet a little bit as I go after this next run of meal prep. So I think the plan is I'm going to cut my dinner intake down by a little bit, keep breakfast and lunch and snacks the same. I just find really heavy dinner sometimes does GI stuff to me, so I'm going to go a little bit lean on that. I'll end up hungry over the course of the evening, but I'll make up for it breakfast-wise. I think that's what I'll do. All right, second set of 35s. Feeling pretty good. None of the associated pain from the last time, so that's also good. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, third set coming up. I don't think I'm going to need a drop set on this one. I'm also thinking about moving my workouts to the morning, but the problem with doing so is that I'd have to get up at like 3:30 or so. And also I'm banging around talking when everybody else in the building is asleep, and I'm not sure how that would play. Drop set for the last one with a higher rep count inbound. So, really trying to stay on schedule today too. Alright, so we'll go for 12s with these. Or maybe states. Prescribed 45s on these. If I gotta change that, I will. So I went to the auto show on Thursday and did some video, and that's what the immediate thing was. And I gotta tell you, it's pretty lame. All the manufacturers have a few EV models up front, like electric vehicles, and a bunch of fucking retards. As far as consumers are going, getting all starry-eyed and aspirational about owning these things. And, you know, it's really a shame because these people with high net worths and individual homes and solar panels and all that buy these things. And then the government looks at them and says, well, these people can do EVs. Everybody else can. Let's ban gas. Let's make gas really expensive. Let's do sales mandates. And then everybody below that economic thing kind of gets stuck with these EVs, which cost 60, 100, 200 grand to buy to get an equivalent capability from a gas job. And it's just these useful fucking idiots. Anyway. I talk about this stuff before I lift because it gets me mad that I can lift more. And here's what I mean. I can buy a Honda Civic for $5,000 and I can spend, I don't know, 40 grand on fuel over 20 years. Or, and by the way, that's cash. So I can just buy that Civic outright, or I can finance a $60,000 or $70,000 Tesla and be in the hole for a depreciating asset that long. And people are making the decision to do the latter, and I just don't understand it. And then the government wants us to make that decision too. All right, interesting. So I think that was 4. That's probably not enough. Or maybe it is. I don't know. Like it kind of feels like it's enough, but at the same time it feels wrong. I should have 5 or 6 or however many is necessary to really exhaust myself, and I'm doing it in 4. Well, so we'll just keep going. This really does get harder when you get older. Okay, final answer is offset at 35. Okay. If I don't hit stop, it's hard to walk away. I'm gonna get some water. All right, back to it. That was about a 30-second break. The sun hasn't moved that much. We're gonna finish our declines and then we're gonna go ahead and jump into arms. So far, this is 11 minutes of workout. Feeling pretty good. Aside from what you've seen so far, which is me having trouble hitting my sets, or my reps. Could just be the fact that it's early in the morning. Coffee hasn't kicked in yet, or I'm just weaker than I thought. Of course. Sorry, lost in thought. This is the third set, I believe. Yeah, third set, I'm pretty sure. Okay. need to invent an AirPod Pro that stays in your ear when you're upside down. Okay, that's good. Alright, so for the third, we're going to do a drop to 25. Or for the fourth, rather. And then we're going to go ahead and jump into arms, I believe. Short, but sweet. We are 14 minutes into this workout. Okay. Yeah. Okay, good. Alrighty then, so we're going to do curls now with a prescribed 30 for 3 sets, and then a drop set probably at the end at 25. Oh, how you liking this new color scheme? I'm trying a new camera setting. Kind of does flesh tones pretty well. I mean, I don't look like a total ghost anymore. This is a nice color, this is a nice color. Red in the gloves is good. So maybe we'll keep using this one. What do you think? All right. Well, let's go. Actually, turn the music on first. God, these are so big. I don't mean in terms of mass, I just mean in terms of unwieldiness. The Bowflex ones are half the size. 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8. Very good. Sometimes it feels like my muscles just don't want to do anything. It's like they're actively resisting me doing resistance training. It's like, oh, I don't want to do this. It's like trying to walk a cat. That's exactly what it's like, actually. Put a leash on Rudolph. He just flops over, won't move. That's what lifting feels like sometimes. Sometimes. Alright, anyway. Alright. 1. 1. 2. 2. 3. 3. 4. 4. 5. 5. 6. 6. 7. 7. 8. 8. Alright. Getting a good heartbeat out of that. Looks like 122 right now, which is better than I would have expected. I'm definitely feeling it too, which is interesting. I'm feeling this more than the last set. Maybe I just had to take a couple days off, so maybe not working on Thursday and Friday was a good idea. Alright, third set. I guess the other question of the day is 4 sets enough to give me what I need, or do I have to do the whole 5? 2, Maybe 4 is it. So look, I got a limited attention span, I got a timer. If I can do everything I need to do in 40 minutes, instead of an hour and a half, I'm gonna do that. Even if it's like, okay, you get 10% less gains, but you're saving an hour, worth it. I think that's gonna be the last one. There we go. Okay, good. Drop set, 25. Well, 30's already a drop, but you know what I mean. Oh, not 35. Nope, don't want to do that. All right. 1 second, gonna get some water. All right, so we're only 22 minutes in. We got 4 exercises done, and I'm feeling more pumped than I've been in a little while. 1. What is the meaning of this? 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Okay, cool. So now we're going to jump over to our hammers. Damn, I am actually feeling pretty good right now. The euphoria of the pre-workout is kicking in. Although it does swell my tongue and makes speaking a little bit more difficult. So hammers are prescribed as 30, down from 35. But this seems to work quite well. 24 minutes into the workout, heart rate's 109. Doing great. Cat hasn't jumped off the balcony yet, so that's good too. All right, let's go. 1. 1. Maybe I should stop counting. I should just go until I'm fatigued. 2. Or maybe I shouldn't. 3. 3. 4. Actually, the king move is to just count and log when I get too fatigued to lift another one. Like now. Okay. Very good. Is there a way to do this in the morning without waking up the neighbors? Maybe it's the morning workout that's just feeling better. I don't know. Or that's causing it to feel better. All right, second set. Okay, pretty good. Heart rate 124, so obviously we're doing something right there. One. 2. 2. Oh shit, laundry. Sorry, hold on a quick sec. 6 minutes, okay, we're good. All right. 3. 3. 4. 4. 5, 6, 6. Okay, drop set 25, same as before for the fourth set. I remember during the pandemic, a set of these were like $500, which is crazy. People were just stuck at home and unable to work out and unable to go out, so they just had to work out. And yeah, I flipped a set. I'm embarrassed to say that I bought for $100 for like $300 or $400. It was crazy. All right, carrying on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Starting to get difficult. 5. Okay, cool. And you know what? I was going to do the skull crushers and stuff, but I've got laundry to catch up with. So I'm going to take a short break, take care of that, then maybe I'll come back and do those secondary exercises, or maybe I won't. We'll find out. All right, back from the laundry attending. We are now going to continue with the workouts, and we're going to do our secondary exercises, or at least the most important ones. I might skip the declines for these. But we're going to start out with the chest flies, which have worked amazingly well, by the way. I know they're not like a sanctioned exercise, and I don't ever see anybody doing them with dumbbells, but they fucking work. They feel good. There's no injury that I can tell, and things just feel good. So we're going to start with 15s. Drop to 10s as necessary, but I don't think we'll have to. So 3 sets of 15s at the very least. Yes, you are recording. Okay, good. Good. One of these days, hopefully not 5 years from now, hopefully not a year from now, but 20 or 30 years from now, I sense myself laying in this position in a hospital bed, which is very mortality inducing. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Is there a purpose to fixating on one's age or on getting older? I don't know. Feels like there isn't, but it's something I'm just drawn to. Like, fuck, I'm gonna get old, and I've got limited time left, and the years are moving faster and faster. What then? When you suddenly discover that you have limited resources, that being time, it really makes you consider your budget. Because unlike money, unlike sex, unlike food for the most part, unlike the internet, you can't just pay to get more of something as far as time is concerned. Yes, you can borrow some back from the bank. You can take care of yourself physically, and you can, have good health care, but at the end of the day, you're going to die someday. Okay. All right, coming up on the third set with these. Heart rate 104, 2.5 minutes into the exercise. I'm getting dry mouth. I don't smoke weed, I don't do any drugs, don't drink, but I barely talked this morning. Third set. Gotta go slow and wide, like I'm flapping my wings. That's what I used to call these wings. Five. Oh, okay, good. Excellent. I guess I didn't need a drop set. Was that 3 or 4? I can't remember. Alright, we'll just keep going. Alright. When I was 14, 15, thereabouts, my father got very ill. He was 45, 5 years older than I am now. And he just always seemed much more advanced in age than me, because I don't think if I looked at my dad at 40 and me at 40, we'd be the same. But in any case, his liver failed. He was diminished to being a shell of a man that he was. And ended up dying at home in August of 2000, I believe. Yeah, it was August of 2000, so I would have been 16. Trips me out, man. 5 years away from outliving my father. Well, he was 45, actually, sorry, I think. Hold up. I gotta do the math now. Hold on a quick second. 72 minus 25. Yeah, he was 47. Okay. Because he would have been 72 this year. There's a fucking trip. Alright. Anyway, the point being, mortality and I have a very unique relationship. I've buried too many people to know that I'm not going to get buried myself one day. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That feels so good. I'm going to keep going. 10. One more set of those, and I'm going to take a break. So I'm going to take a break and see what else I can do whilst my laundry is coming, and I'll get right back to you. Okay, so I've got time. And what I'm going to end up doing is, yes, Rudolph, my side raises, so my shoulder thingies, what have you. And we'll be doing 15s on those. So when I drop set, I'll do a set of 10s as well. All right, up we go. 1, 2. Why is my shoulder clicking? Let's just adjust. There we go. That's better. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wake up. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Much better. Nobody's watching at this point, so I'm just going to stay quiet. Just bask in the warmth. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hello. Kit. All right. I think last set of these. Actually, how much time do I have left? My laundry's done. Oh yeah, we got time. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Very good. So, heart rate's 114. We're 12 minutes and 38 seconds into this segment. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the shoulder presses next, because my shoulders feel like they need to feel, so that's what we're going to do. I'm going to take a brief pause for some water, and then I'll go ahead and step into that. You know what's super neat? I can stand on my balcony. I can watch the grass get green in real time. Amazing. All right. If we get snow or frost, I don't know what the outcome's going to be, but it's not going to be good. Not for me, at least. Okay, so we are going to be doing shoulder presses at 15, which is pretty minor, but yeah, I don't even know what the 1RM for these is. I'm not going to get up and look. We're just going to do it. Sorry for the pitch shot, unless that's your thing. That's feeling pretty good. What are you chirping at me for? There we go. All right, I think we'll do another one of those, and then we're going to call it. That's pretty much it. So again, this was kind of, I guess it was a makeup for Thursday and Friday. And yeah, I think it turned out pretty good. I've started to notice that I'm getting that post-workout endorphin rush now, so I'm starting to get hooked again, which is really important. I think if you're going to do something, it should feel good when you do it. And the body has a way of reinforcing habits, good or bad, by providing certain feedback. And dopamine is definitely one of those. All right. Okay. All right, so that concludes that. Heart rate's 103. Let's go ahead and end that and get you some stats. So, yeah. Heart rate ranged from 89 to 115. Effort is classed as hard. It was 2 degrees out and sunny. Total time was 18 minutes. There we go. Hot.
a good day. Enjoy your weekend.